I do strongly believe that black hair can grow with consistency, dedication, and with a strong regimen. And I also believe that relaxed hair can be healthy and even more healthy than natural hair.
Previously on Sashelle's Journal.
Guys, the lucky winner is Jade. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for opening Sashelle's Journal. It is your girl Sashelle, and today I'm a little bit hyper, and please bear with me because I think I deserve to just kind of enjoy all of this here. I think I deserve this moment to just, you know, bask into the ambiance. Because guys, I have been stretching for 5 months, and guys, let me just show you what is going on with my hair today. Guys, I just want to give you a relaxer update. I want to talk about my stretch, certain items that I use, retaining length or not retaining length, and all of that jazz. Guys, just continue on into the video with me and let me give you all of that. Let's talk about the hair itself. The only thing I added to my hair when I roller set was the Cantu, but trust me, when you use the hair mayo, it is so moisturizing. Even though it is protein based, it is so moisturizing, and that gives you enough moisture. And the only thing that I do, I applied some oil to my fingertips before I did my technique. Watch the other video to see what I did, and I rubbed it into the shaft so my hand was not dry when I was actually going in to manipulate my hair. And that is it. But you can see, even though I have not really sat down and moisturized my hair, how moisturized my hair looks. As for the length, of course it is shorter than my April relaxer, which I'm going to put right here so you can see the side by side. But guys, what I can tell you, even if it is shorter than my April relaxer, it is not much shorter. And mind you, I cut my hair to about shoulder length, and I think I possibly gained about 3 inches of hair, which is a good thing. Like, that means that I successfully retained my length. So guys, just wanted to do a quick video and show you what I am working with now. As you can see, I cut it again, and guys, I think this was necessary. As you remember, I told you that I had the box braids in and I was protective styling, and it broke my hair and it took my hair out from the edges. The edges were completely gone, which is why now if I part all my edges, you can see how short they are, and that is from the box braids. But thankfully it did not break through the entire hair. So when I did that, if you can remember when I posted these pictures in some videos that I featured, you could see that my hair was shorter, and I basically did a rough cut. I just held on to my hair and basically snip it and took the entire hair of about like 3-4 inches of hair out. But at that point I was stretching for a while, and because I was stretching for a while, I basically had some shrinkage and all of that. So now when I did my relaxer and I looked at my ends, they were good. To be honest, my ends were looking good because I did that cut. So in terms of bluntness and all of that, not having split ends, they were good. But you could see it looked layered, but not in a nice way. So I just decided that I'm gonna cut it to the shortest piece, and I'm here right back at this stage where I'm at shoulder length. I cut it back to right here so I can go it the right way and not put in any box braids again. I can see, to be honest, I have been on a hair journey from about 2017 with setbacks and all of that. But guys, I don't think my hair has ever been this healthy. And you can see it from movement, from the shine. This is my hair. I have not moisturized and sealed yet. This is my hair straight out of relaxer, straight out of my roller sets, and my hair super moisturized. You can see how thick my hair is, even though it has a freshly perm, and it moves very nicely. So guys, as you can see, I cut my hair to shoulder length. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna show you how I normally measure my hair, and you can kind of keep track with me on my progress. So left front, left back, and right back. That is how I normally measure. So normally I go from about here, get the hair in half, and I measure how far I am, and I'm going to show you how fast my hair is and why it is important for you to guys to also go ahead and measure yourself and write it down, because sometimes you don't see the growth until you have far past certain amount. So I can measure this down and see. So I'm about right here, 13. That is 13 inches left front. Let us go to right front to the part, and then I bring it down. So I'm still going, so roughly about here, 13 and a half right front. So the right side is progressing more than the left side, which is weird. Normally my left side is the longer part, but when I broke more on this side, so this side is battling for life. Left back, I think from the parting, 12 and a half, which my back of my hair is always shorter than the front, so that's 12 and a half left back. Off to right back, some parts are shorter than some. The longest part is 13 and a half. So our shortest parts are here. This side is the shortest part. I'm going to go in an in-depth video and I talk about how I've retained the length that I basically got. Because remember guys, we know that our hair grow. That is not something that is foreign to us, but retaining the length is always an issue. So all this regimen that you hear from me from YouTube is basically helping you to retain the length that God has already blessed you with. I can confidently say I have retained the length. So guys, from henceforth, every month I'm going to update you with my length and do a length check, and I'm going to let you know guys how we have been progressing or if we are not progressing. So guys, let us just talk about the relaxer. Guys, if you haven't already seen my relaxer day routine, you can go ahead and check that out right up here. I will link it above, and you can go ahead and see how I prep from relax and all of that. Also, you can go ahead and check out my relaxer series where I show you how I prep the week prior to relaxing to get the best results when I'm relaxing. Guys, during this relaxer stretch, what should I say? It was 5 months, almost a full 5 months. It was like a few days shy of 5 months. And basically I wanted to stretch that long because I really wanted to give my hair time to breathe, because you know I was going through postpartum shedding, had a baby, was losing hair around my edges, and I just never wanted to add any chemicals to my hair to what that would kind of, you know, add fire to fury basically. So I decided that I was gonna stretch, but not only that, during my stretch I also did a chop. I chopped off about 3 inches of hair. You know, sometimes you get a bit overwhelmed with the state of your hair and all of that, and then, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to just kind of chop and start afresh. And it's the same time that I started my hair journey here on YouTube, and I basically just wanted to start afresh with you guys. I didn't really think much into it. I just did a big chop and say, you know what, I'm gonna take you guys along my journey with overcoming postpartum shedding, overcoming certain issues, and just starting afresh. So basically I wanted to see how best I would be able to retain the length. So my hair, when I chopped my hair, it was like at shoulder length, thereabouts. So guys, I did my relaxer. During those weeks of relaxer stretching, I was basically paying a lot of attention to my new growth and to my ends. Guys, you can see where I showed you how I did my moisturizer and seal routine, which I did rigorously, like 2 times to 3 times a week, like religiously. The only time that I did not perform this routine was when I actually had like in protective styles. But when I'm in protective style, like when I braid up my hair, like for the time when I had in the box braids, or when I did the spring twist, the crochet spring twist, I was targeting my roots. Now guys, you hear we talk about Jamaican black castor oil because this is the scalp oil, and most of the time for dandruff and all of those things, Jamaican black castor oil is the oil. So if you haven't already, get you one, because guys, it is a holy grail for me, and that is what I'll use to target my scalp when I'm protective styling. But once I'm out of a protective style, 3 times a week to 2 times a week, I am religiously moisturizing and sealing my ends. In this relaxer stretch too, I really paid attention to my moisture protein balance. having so much shedding and from the postpartum and all of that, I know that I needed to build back the resistance in my hair so that I can minimize shedding. So I started off, I did my protein treat, as you can see, my wash day routine, and I did not do a heavy protein treat. I did light protein treats like every other week, and then I featured the Alpha G 2-minute reconstructor, and that had helped immensely with my shedding. Now I have little to no shedding. I've also been balancing my protein with my Tresemme conditioner, the anti-breakage conditioner, and that is what I use for my moisturizing condition, guys. So if I'm not using the Alpha G, or that I'm using my hair mayo, and my hair mayo is a protein, but you know that weekly I do both. So even if I'm protein treating, I'm using moisture. So I was paying really good attention to my moisture protein balance in this stretch. Also, what was good in this stretch is because I was home all the time. I did not really go out, so I did not have to manipulate my hair too much. And basically, I was always in protective styling, so manipulation was low during the stretch. And guys, I kept it really simple. I use the same products, and that is what I would recommend to anyone. Get the products that work for you. It is the regimen, and it is the routine, and it is the consistency that grows your hair. It is not the products. So you know, I'm not going to go out there and tell you 1,000,001 products to buy. I keep it simple, and I just keep consistent in my routine. So guys, let's talk about relaxer day now. So I went in, as you can see, my routine, you know, I did all of the prep and all of that. When I washed out the relaxer, I was a bit surprised of how the hair really looked, and it was very thick even when it was wet. And you know, when your hair is wet, it looks very limp and it looks very straw like stringy. But you could see the health in my hair from that. I was excited. Once I washed it out, I was like, yes, it seemed as if I retained the length. My ends are looking good. I think I did everything right. But guys, I just want to let you know, I had a successful relaxer stretch. It is hard. It is a challenge when you have two different textures, but it can work. So guys, you can see where I am. You can see the volume, you can see the length, you can see the health of my hair. My hair is still not perfect. There are still certain things that I still personally want to work on, but that is what my relaxer, but that is all it is about my relaxer stretch. This is just inspiration for you guys. I was at the stage where I was losing hair so much, so to have this amount of hair still on my head is just a blessing. So in this stretch, not only was I just stretching because I wanted to stretch, I had a lot of issues. I was losing hair, my edges were gone. I hope this is inspiration to you, that no matter what your setbacks are, you're always gonna be able to bounce back from those. I do strongly believe that black hair can grow with consistency, dedication, and with a strong regimen. And I also believe that relaxed hair can be healthy, and even more healthy than natural hair. So guys, I hope this has inspired you to start your own journey. Guys, if this video was helpful, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know that this video was definitely helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join the family, because we have an awesome one here. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. So guys, for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Ta-da!